moving out. Really doing it. Really moving out. Packing everything up. Put it all in boxes. Are we ready to give it up? Picked up my mirrors. Came and collected the mirrors. Gang, pulled up. So wait, you want to...
Yo, what is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Joe Fit Johnson back at it again, bringing y'all some fire content. So, I know I've been gone for a little bit, but first, if you're new to this channel, this is where we come for, you know what I'm saying? Day in the life, Joe Fit Johnson, fitness, health, crypto, mindset, exploring the world, modeling, literally a little bit of everything. But I'm here to bring y'all with me on my journey of modeling, my journey of entrepreneurship, my journey of self-mastery, my journey of life. So, I thank you for being here, giving me your time, tapping in, supporting. And what I want to share with y'all is I'm moving, y'all. That's why I'm sitting here on this floor. My couch is gone. I'm leaving LA. Where am I going? Where am I going next? And this, before I tell y'all where I'm going, make sure y'all watch to the end. Or it might be in the caption, I don't know yet. But before I go into where I'm going and all that, I want to talk about where I was, where I'm at now, and why this decision to leave this apartment has been so difficult for me, and inspire and just pass this message around and give y'all this message of being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly believe that comfort is important, but also believe that it causes stagnation, right? So, little backstory. This is my first time living in a place. I've been in this apartment building for 3 years. Within the past 5 to 6 years, I've never lived in one place for a long duration of time, due to the hustle and bustle of, you know, roommates, of moving from LA to New York, and then I went to London, and then I went back home to Minnesota, and then I moved back out here. So I lived the suitcase life for a little while, especially in New York, going Airbnb. I mean, I did the same thing in here in LA, you know, Airbnb hopping, finding rooms on Craigslist and things like that. So I was once used to living out of a suitcase and just not really having a place to call my home, you know, and this is the first time that I've had a place to call home. And I could damn near shed a thug tear, but, you know, it's been nice to have that stable foundation, that stable place of living, that stable routine. It's been nice, but it's caused me to become a little bit too comfortable here, right? In LA, I do consider LA my home. I've been here almost 6 years, like I said, off and on, traveling, kind of moving around, pandemic, etc. But something that I've always wanted to do is travel the world, right? Last year, I wanted to go to Bali for a couple months. I was going to sublease my place. Didn't really work out due to, you know, the government restrictions, the pandemic, you know, stuff that they had going on and so forth. So this year comes around, and I'm ready to make that move, you know, and my lease was ending, and I'm like, dang, should I renew my lease? Should I go month to month? Or should I just, you know, the reason why I haven't bought a car out here, and the reason I moved downtown is because I didn't have a car, and I didn't buy a car because I don't want any more responsibilities tying me to a certain place. Like, I've known I've wanted to travel, right? So I'm gonna do that, you know, I'm gonna let this place go. It's been a good ride. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the view. I'm gonna miss the place. I'm gonna miss the location. I'm gonna miss my community at the gym. I'm gonna miss my community downtown, fashion industry, my peoples I met, my young business moguls that I be tapped in with, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that there's an end. It doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta get uncomfortable. You gotta take this leap, man. And I'm going to Bali, right? So the plan, and it's always God's plan, it's not my plan. So that's why I'm documenting, that's why, because this is my plan, and I believe that it's God's plan, but God always has the final say. So, like, people are asking me, oh, what's next? Like, I don't think too far ahead because it's always God's plan, and God may have things change, right? But plan is Bali for a month or two, Thailand, Tokyo, right? That type of vibe. I don't know the order. I don't know where I'm staying in Bali. I don't know all that yet. I just booked my flight to Bali a few days ago, and I'm going to Minnesota. My lease is over tomorrow, right? Today's Monday. My lease is over tomorrow, and then I'm gonna head to Minnesota for a few days before I go out of the country. Haven't booked my ticket to Minnesota yet. I really be on the go with the flow, last minute type shit. That's just how I operate. I'm working on getting better with that, but it is. You know, you got to go with the flow. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. And you know, one thing that I'm not gonna miss is this rent, man. I've paid. When I think about how much I'm paying a year in rent, Like, bro, I could literally have a mansion in Texas. I could really be paying a really nice mortgage, you know? But it's the opportunities of LA. Like, it definitely is worth living out here in terms of what I've gotten from it, in terms of relationships, in terms of network opportunities. Like, where I started and where I came from, like, I've gotten my money's worth times 10 for sure. Super grateful, super thankful to have had this experience. And I'm gonna be back in LA. I still model. I still have my agency out here. I'm still gonna be out here. I just don't think I'm gonna be based out here like I was in terms of being stationed. Like, I would rather be based in like Florida, Texas, Dubai, I don't know, somewhere probably in the States, but Puerto Rico, and then just fly out here when I'm needed, direct bookings and etc. But I know a lot of y'all are gonna ask, like, so what's gonna go on with modeling while you go to Bali? So with modeling, man, I've been on the modeling grind for the past 3 to 5 years. I moved to New York in 2019, and that's when things really kicked off. So I feel like I've been on the modeling grind for a while, and while it has paid off, I just don't feel like. And last year was great. Shout out to Nike for, shout out to Nike, shout out to my private clients, shout out to all the companies that booked me last year. Last year was a good year. Nike was my most consistent client, but since I was so consistent with Nike last year and I'm all over the website, I feel like, they started to, dimmer down a little bit, right? So the bookings aren't as consistent, probably like once a month now. And it's just like, besides Nike, I have a couple private clients and so forth, but overall the financial aspect of modeling doesn't makes sense for me to stay here paying this high ass rent, high ass food, high ass groceries, everything's high, and not only that, but I just want to, I think that God also has that happening for a reason, so I can, step out, tap into different markets. I can go model in London, I can model in Tokyo, I can go to Korea and model, I can go to Germany and model, I can go so many places and model that's not saturated with a whole bunch of, attractive people. I mean, everywhere has attractive people, but less competitive. But and also different agencies, different agencies will push you differently and so forth. But man, take a leap of faith. This is a leap of faith, man. And I just wanted to, y'all know I'm gonna document my journey. I'm gonna share it with y'all. Everything's packed up, leaving tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go to Minnesota. I'm gonna stay tapped in with your boy. I do plan on modeling in Tokyo. I am gonna vlog in Bali and Tokyo. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say right now. One thing I do want to share, especially when you're a first generation, my family hasn't traveled. I don't come from a family that travels. I don't come from a family typically that has an open mindset. Even moving here, they didn't want me to move here. Now going out of the country, you can only imagine. My mom is from Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? She's from the hood. You feel me? So to hear I'm going out of the country, especially to Asia, not even especially, whether it be Asia, Africa, it don't matter to her. But the fact that it's far, you feel me? The fact that it's far, all she knows is I'm gonna get freaking kidnapped and they want my good, healthy organs, and according to my grandma, natural disasters, and don't be by the water. There's all type of stuff. So not only do I have to, I'm battling with like, my own, we all are going to have our own self-doubts, even though I know that I'm going to be cool in Bali. I've already talked to people, I know people out there, but you got your family, that are like, a lot of times, that's why they say, don't share your dreams with, with people, even your loved ones, because it's from a place of care, but it's like they can, a lot of the times, discourage you. They can discourage you from the things that you want to do, man. And don't let that happen. And I know it's easier said than done, but I'm doing it and I've done it. My family said not to move out here. I still moved out here and I made something of myself. I would never be where I am today if I didn't move out here. Mentally, physically, financially, like everything. Like best decision I made. We have to understand that people will project their own, especially our loved ones, anybody will project their own fears and things upon you to protect you, So just pray to God, pray to whoever you believe in, pray to whatever you believe in. I pray to God. You feel me? And I just know that God's leading me, leading me. And that's all it is, you know what I'm saying? I make majority of my money, I make all my money basically online through my digital companies. So it's like, might as well just actually live somewhere where I can really get a bang for my buck and stack up and invest in the things that I really want to invest in. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to this journey. I want to see different culture. I want to go to third world countries and see their way of living. We've just been so, yeah, it's a lot, man. There's a lot to gain from it, but I have to go. So I have to finish this up, but I want to thank y'all for tapping in. Y'all know I'm gonna keep cooking. I don't know how many, it is what it is. I could talk for days. You already know the vibes. But we out of here, man. I'm gonna say peace out to the crib. You feel me? To the crib. Hey, appreciate the crib, man. Appreciate the views, the vibes. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the building. Thank you for the proof of like, even moving into this place was a leap of faith. Y'all don't understand. Y'all that watch my content for real know. Moving into this place was even a leap of faith because this is my first place that I moved in. One, by myself. Two, off entrepreneurial income, paychecks, all that. You feel me? And this ain't no cheap crib. You feel me? So that was a huge leap of faith. I started off downstairs and I'm working my way up to higher rent, but I'm tired of paying this rent. On me, I'm tired. You feel me? But beautiful space. I'm gonna miss you. God is good. God is the greatest. We out here, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap in with your boy.